All right, so I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me when I was at a hospital. So this happened at the Sharp and the Medical Center Drive in Chula Vista, California. I had been doing crystal meth for a lot of it, you know, even though I think it was just stress that was causing that stomach because, well, let me elaborate on the story. So I was having recurrent stomach problems, and that's the only reason since I have always been an extremely healthy person. So then it just they became so frequent that the doctor decided to to uh to take me in so they would take a closer look. So then they wanted to do these probes where they stick a camera in your stomach to see what's wrong. So then I was in so much pain. They gave me some Percocet. So then I agreed, and they had me in there. And the I agreed to the probe, but then later this Asian doctor who seemed weird, he said, I want you to sign this form or this release form. And so I signed most of it, but then there was one part that said that I give them permission, since I'm already going to be under, for them to open me up if they need to. If they need to. So at first I didn't want to sign it, and I completely refused, but I was in so much pain, and the doctor got really upset. Like, he almost punched me in the face type of upset. He was this Asian doctor. And then, well, I signed it, and everything in my body told me not to. Everything. Every aspect of me, my instinct, everything told me not to. But I was in so much pain, that I got to a point where I just really didn't care. So then, well, I go under, and I wake up, and I have my waist wrapped, you know, and I wake up with a catheter, and I can't even cough because I feel that my stomach's gonna open up. So in fact, they did open me up completely. And, well, it was shocking to me. I never thought I would ever get like a surgery. So after a couple of days, the doctor sat me across the table where he stared at me. The doctor who just made surgery, who was the one that almost punched me because I didn't want to sign the release form. He sat quietly, and then he just pulled up his phone, and he showed me a picture on his phone of hands holding intestines while just glaring at me. Why would a doctor who just performed surgery on me be sitting across me on a table and, for no apparent reason, show me a picture of hands holding intestines? So I am supposed to think that they were my intestines who he was holding, because that's the only logical reason, right? So I didn't say anything. And, well, right after, I was just thought, well, he was not the only one there. And, I doubt that they were just holding my intestine just for the fun of it. But I mean, one will never know, right? So I just decided to think that those were some other intestines from Google. Because it does me no good to make the worst assumption. You know what I mean? Even though it is a possibility, but I don't know. I'm not gonna make my perception into something that's gonna hurt me emotionally, even though that's what might be the truth. So I just came to the idea that it was just something that he put up on Google, and I was over it like right away. I don't know, like shit like that never like it never like affects me for some reason. I just decide that it's not worth the effort or the mental. It's just not worth to think about it. So like when something is I can when I can perceive that something will be hurtful to my mental health, I pretty much just block it out, and then I just don't think about it anymore, unless I have to like share it. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm not really looking for anything to be done, but I mean, these are the type of tricks that will be done to you if you're gang stalked. Like, also, I remember when I was in a parking lot, and then someone literally like crouched in front of my car while I was in it, as if trying to make me think that they were bugging my car, because during that time people were actually like following me for a little bit, but they only follow you until you're convinced that you're being followed. Then they stop, because then the whole delusion kind of runs itself, which honestly none of the delusions really worked. Like I've always had like a knack for figuring these things out, but that's what you're supposed to be thinking. So if you are getting gang stalked, and it's all fake, it is all an illusion, and then you just it just they just get your gears going on a particular delusion, and then you yourself keep doing it. So I mean, it's just a bunch of tricks. So also, like, that's why I really don't think that it was those my intestines that the doctor was holding, because even though he had just done surgery on me, he wasn't the only one there. In the beginning I was like, is that be possible, and I believed it for like 1 minute. But nah, but it was cool. I mean, it was so dramatic. But yeah, that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.